Hello, baseball fans, and welcome to the second episode of the Atlanta Braves franchise here on Skyliner TV, bringing you opening day 2017 between the Cleveland Indians and the Atlanta Braves. After a disappointing 58-104 loss season, the Braves are looking to rebound with an almost brand new roster. First batter for the Cleveland Indians is Francisco Lindor, facing the new ace for the Braves, Matt Wisler. There's a 1-2 count at the top of the first inning. Matt Wisler kicks and deals. Strike three on the slider. Francisco Lindor goes down swinging. Second batter is Alberto Almonte with 1-2 count. Alberto Almonte flies this one to deep left center field. Ender Inciarte goes back, retreats, and catches the ball. And they're 2 down. Now with 2 outs in the top of the first inning, 1-1 count, Michael Brantley steps up to the plate. 2-2 count to Michael Brantley, and the pitch is down the left field line. Ender Inciarte charges, gets the ball, lobs it over to the cutoff man, but he is safe with a double. Michael Brantley, first hit of the season. There's Dansby Swanson. With a full count to Adrian Gonzalez, Matt Wisler kicks and deals. Grounder to Ozzie Albies, who throws it to first base, but is a throwing error. Freddie Freeman will get the ball, but there's runners on third and first with 2 outs. Juan Uribe up to the plate. 1-1 count. Wisler kicks and deals. The grounder to third baseman Adonis Garcia, flips it over to Freddie Freeman to end the inning. So Matt Wisler escapes the jam, and the error does not come back to haunt the Braves. The Braves lineup will start with Ender Inciarte in left field, shortstop Osvaldo Albies, first baseman Freddie Freeman, Stephen Piscotty, Malik Smith, Adonis Garcia, Tyler Flowers, Dansby Swanson, and Matt Wisler. In the bottom of the first inning, 1-2 count, Ender Inciarte, grounding this one through the hole into right field. That'll be his first at-bat and first hit of this young season for the Braves. Next batting, Osvaldo Albies, 1-1 count, and Ozzie getting this one into right field. Ender Inciarte with speed will charge down to third base, and we have runners on third and first with no outs. Next up, Freddie Freeman, 1-2 count. The pitch, just as Ozzie Albies was looking to steal second, Corey Kluber there knocking Freddie Freeman right in the right knee, and he'll take his base. 2-2 count to Stephen Piscotty, who grounds this one to third. 5, 4, 3, double play. Double play, so now it's 2 outs, but there's a runner on third, and the Braves do score a run, so it's 1-0 Braves. Next up is Malik Smith with a 1-2 count. Grounds this one past the sliding first baseman, and Ozzie Albies will stroll into home with Malik Smith gets an RBI, so it's a 2-0 game now. We head to the top of the second inning with a 1-2 count, runner on first base, and the pitch skied into right center field. Stephen Piscotty has it, and that'll end the inning. Next up is Matt Wisler with 2 outs in the bottom of the second, 1-2 count. Corey Kluber gets him swinging, and that'll end the inning. In the top of the third inning, 2-2 count, 2 outs to Michael Brantley, and he will hit the ball past the diving Dansby Swanson into right field for a single. So now there are 2 outs, but there is a potential threat with Michael Brantley on first base. Next up is Adrian Gonzalez. The pitch, 2-2 count. And Adrian Gonzalez hits a bomb to left center field. Deep, going back is Malix, but he can't reach this one. It's a 2-run shot. Adrian Gonzalez, second at-bat of the season, already unloading with his strong left-handed power. So the 2-0 Braves lead now becomes a 2-2 Braves-Cleveland tie. You see Gonzalez gets his first home run. Next up is Freddie Gonzalez with a runner on second, and he hits this one to deep right center field, going back, but he will not be able to catch this one as Freddie Freeman hits it deep and out of the field. Freddie Freeman with his first home run of the season in his second at-bat. So now a 2-2 tie becomes a Braves 4-2 lead. This is a 2-run home run. 3-2 count, and Tyler Flowers goes down swinging, looking a little bit silly. And that'll end the inning, but not without his the damage of Freddie Freeman's 2-run shot to deep right center field. As you can see, Matt Whistler having a little bit of trouble here as Gordon Beckham will hit this one to deep right center field. Malik Smith charging. He gets the ball, throws it down to the cutoff man, Dansby Swanson, who throws it down to home plate, but to no avail as the runner from second base will charge his way down to home, and now the Cleveland Indians are only a run behind with runners on second and first, 2 outs. Alberto Almonte getting a hit down to the right center field line. 2 runners will come across and score. Abraham Almonte is headed to third with a triple, and the Braves are now a run behind as the Cleveland Indians strike and hit 3 runs. Michael Brantley up, and he will bobble this one down to the third baseman Adonis Garcia, who makes this nifty play and passes it over to Freddie Freeman for the final out of the inning. After a rough inning by Matt Whistler, Daz Cameron, making his rookie appearance, will pinch hit for Matt Whistler. 1-2 count, bottom of the 4th. He goes down swinging with a nice slider from Corey Kluber, and that will strike him out. Next is Ender Inciarte, 2-1 count, bottom of the 4th. And Ender Inciarte hits a deep fly to right center field, but this one will not be able to reach the wall as Michael Brantley goes and catches that one. After a rough inning by Matt Whistler, Rob Wooten will come in, 31 years old, 200 pounds. And he'll have a pretty sturdy inning with a 1-1 count as he'll end the inning, no hits, no earned runs, and no errors. And that'll end the inning. Next man up for the Braves is Malik Smith with a 1-1 count and 2 outs and a runner on first base. And he's going to hit this one looking like it's going to be a single, but to no avail as the runner on first base, going to second base, is out. Chris Withrow will come in for the pitcher as pinch hitter was up, and Chris Withrow pitching to Corey Kluber here with a 1-2 count in the top of the 6th inning. Get him swinging around a little silly curveball there. It was never going to be a strike, but Corey Kluber's not the best of a hitter. So now Jace Peterson up with a 1-2 count, and he goes down swinging, and that'll end the inning. Corey Kluber's dealing right now. Paco Rodriguez is up to pitch for the Braves in the top of the 7th. And he pitches a nice inning as well. Seems the bullpen is pitching well, but starter Matt Whistler had a rough outing. Next up is Ozzie Albies, 1-2 count, bottom of the 7th inning. Ozzie hits this one through the gap into right field for a single. Ozzie now has his second hit of the game. He's batting even 500 on the season, only having 4 at bats so far. And that'll be the end of the day for Corey Kluber. He goes 6 innings, striking out 10 batters. Tommy Hunter is up now to face the ever-dangerous Freddie Freeman on an 0-2 count, and he goes down swinging, but the ever-speedy Ozzie Albies will steal second. Now 2 outs and a 1-1 count. Steven Piscotty is up. He hits this one through. No! The shortstop Francisco Lindor will pass this one on to first baseman, and that'll end the inning. Paco Rodriguez pitching for a second inning for the Braves in the 8th inning as they flip it on to Freddie Freeman to escape the jam. Paco pitching very well, and that'll be the end of the day for the Cleveland Indians reliever as Brian Shaw will now take his place in his debut. And pinch hitting for the pitcher is Roy Hibbert, who's a catcher for the Braves. And in his first MLB at bat, he goes down check swinging. Seems he went around, and that'll end the inning for the Braves. Shea Simmons will come up, the young 26-year-old, in his Braves debut this season. As with a 2-2 count with no outs, he's going to hit this one into center field. Malik Smith charging. With the cannon of an arm that he has, it's to no avail as the runner on second will make his way all the way around to home to score. Now the Braves are behind by a couple runs now. Aroldis Vizcaino comes in after Shea Simmons' struggling relief appearance, and with a 1-2 count with 2 outs to Michael Brantley. Kicks and deals, and Dansby Swanson makes a nice play to escape the inning. Speaking of Dansby Swanson, he'll come up in the bottom of the 9th inning here, facing Cody Allen, who will come in to try to shut the door for the Indians. Dansby Swanson up. Braves are down by 2 runs with a 1-2 count. Dansby striking out, and the catcher will make a nice throw to the first baseman. With 1 out here, Leo Pereira will come in his Major League debut, his first ever at-bat, with a full count, bottom of the 9th. and he hits this one. It's a gapper to the right center field. It bounces off the wall. The center fielder will throw it to the cutoff man, but Leo Herrera gets his first hit of the season and first hit of his career. Nice little double there. They'll tuck that ball in for his trophy case here as they pass it on to the first base coach. And now, Ender Inciarte up with a 2-1 count and 1 out. And Ender Inciarte hits it deep, hits it far, and it's out of here. Ender Inciarte with a nice hit deep to center field, and the Braves have tied it up with 1 out. Ender Inciarte unloads with a nice little stroke to center field, and the Braves are tied here, 6-6 all in the bottom of the ninth with 1 out. Fans are definitely appreciating as Ender Inciarte hits his first home run of the season, 404 feet. Next up is Ozzie Albies with an 0-2 count. No runners on, 1 out. And Ozzie hits a little dribbler, diving as the second baseman. He flips it on, but Ozzie Albies is too fast for the second baseman. Next up is the very, very dangerous Freddie Freeman, 2-1 count. Ozzie stealing second. Catcher will hold on to the ball. And now Freddie Freeman is up with a 2-2 count, 1 out. Ozzie is still second, and the pitch. Freddie hits it over the first baseman. Ozzie charging down the third base line. He will dive, and he is safe, and the Braves walk off to win the first game of the season. It's a very big team effort there. 6 runs scored in the entire game for the Braves. And a very nice hit by Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman ends up hitting a home run for the Braves and a single to clinch the game for the Braves. The Indians seem to have the upper hand throughout the entire game, but up until the bottom of the ninth, and the Braves used their clutch hitting and speedy players to win the first game of this young season. Your player of the game is Ender Inciarte. He hits a 2-run home run to tie the game